Good morning. Been a while since I've made a video. I will try and do this as quick as possible, but there's a lot to come forward, so grab a coffee. I had a really interesting night last night, and I have been really pushed at to share with you what information was brought to me in my dreams last night. So our brains are neuroprocessors. Our brains are our computers for our bodies, our minds, and our spirits. Our brains are like the computer chip in our cars, in our trucks, in our vehicles. So computer chip in our flesh vehicles that carry our spirit here through this journey on earth. We are spirit in flesh vehicles, driving our journey here on earth, right? And if you've been following me and following my Spirit Works page, watching any of the videos that I put out, I talk about that all the time, that we are spirit, we are source, journeying here on earth, and our bodies are just our vehicles that carry us on this journey. So, why is it so important to fix our shit? Why is it so important for us to work on our healing? Our journey here is school. We upgrade, we update, we may start out in kindergarten and we work our way up. And the way that we do it is we have to get dirty. We have to go through shit. We have to feel yucky. We have to feel the dirt on us. We have to feel heavy. We have to feel held back. We have to feel like we want to break loose. We have to feel uncomfortable and push ourselves a little bit to break through so we can feel joy. So, something happened to me last night where I received a download. I received, like how your computer automatically updates. I received an update. And this happened while I was dreaming in my dream. So this may get a little bit confusing in how to actually communicate this out loud in words. And I've lost some of it. So in my dream, I was sleeping and I was dreaming. And I knew that I'd received information on why we as humanity here on earth, why we are going through such a hard freaking time. And it is hard. I don't care who you are. There's no sides. There's no good or bad. There's no right or wrong. There's no vaxxed or unvaxxed. There's no masked or unmasked. Those are just levels of perception and consciousness. That is not a side. We're all on one side. We're all one. We're all spirit journeying here in our flesh vehicles. on Earth School. And you may choose to call it something else. You may choose to use different words, a different description, but it is what it is. And if you don't resonate with what I'm saying, turn it off. Scroll away. That's perfectly fine. One of the bonuses to using Reiki or any type of modality of energy healing, any ways that you work on yourself, on your own self, and love the shit out of yourself, what happens is you clear away old junk. So in my dream of my dream, I was met and being supported by my spirit team. And they delivered a message of step by step what is going to happen for me, for us. There's different sort of levels of consciousness and awakening that is happening. Okay? And in my dream of my dream, I could feel overwhelming peace, love, and truth. I felt so supported in my dream of my dream. I was having an emotional reaction in my actual physical sleeping body and in my body in my dream. And I knew that this list of things, of levels, of grades, of upgrades, was information that I needed, and that it was real and true and authentic. And I remember as I awakened in my dream that I felt a moment of sadness. And I'm sure that you can all relate to this. You've had some sort of a vivid dream, and when you wake up, you think, oh no, I'm going to forget. And you do sort of let things drift away, and you do forget important parts of the dream, but you feel the emotion of it. That stays with you, and you know, wow, that was a really eye-opening dream. Wow, that was exciting. Wow, that felt so good. Or it may be a bad dream. Still, you still have that emotional feeling, that emotional reaction or response is a better word. That emotional response, that stays with you. And in my dream, I woke up in my dream and I said to my team, oh no, I'm already forgetting. And I was so sad because I knew in my dream that what was brought forward was so profound and that it was true, and I didn't want to forget what the truth was and feel lost again. We're all having those moments, right? Where we're feeling lost, or we may be feeling isolated or alone. And they said, it's okay. It is okay. Do not worry. You cannot control that. It's not for you to control. Just remember step 1. Just remember number 1. When the other parts come up, you will be triggered to remember that this is part of the plan. This is part of how it's supposed to be happening. So step one is love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself so much. Love yourself so much. Work on yourself. Dedicate time to yourself. Feel how loved and supported and worthy you are. Whether that means you drink a gallon of water a day, whether that means you go for a walk every day, whether that means that you do your Reiki, whether that means that you do meditation, yoga, whatever it is, do what you love to do. Make a plan and dedicate time every day to loving yourself. Because if you have a plan to take care of yourself, what happens is you come into a more relaxed and responsive state of mind, which leads to a more relaxed state of emotion, which brings you to a more relaxed state of your physical being as well. And you cull out and you let go of the junk, the stress, the tension, the anger, the resentment, the division. Starts to fall away. Anything that is false, that is not you. Those things are not you. Anything that is false starts to fall away. And you are able to stay in the resonance, the frequency, the vibration, the energy of clarity, of peace, of kindness, of love, of compassion, of source energy, of truth. That's what we need to be doing right now. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all we need to be doing. And if you're working on yourself and dedicating time to yourself every day and loving yourself, don't worry about anything else. It will all fall away or it will fall into place. Don't worry about tomorrow. Stay in today. That's exactly what I have been doing. And my team knows this. And that's why that was brought to me last night. Of course, when I did wake up, I was disappointed. A lot of that information did fall away. But I felt like what I'm doing is right. What I'm doing is right. What I'm saying is right. It's truthful. It's authentic. The delivery is working. I'm forming connections. What I'm seeing is right. It's truthful. It's honest. It's insightful. It's inspiring. What I'm hearing is honest. What I'm feeling is honest. My physical senses, my emotional senses, and my spiritual or psychic senses are able to be more heightened and awakened. I'm more aware because I'm working on my shit. Because I'm working on my shit. I didn't realize I needed to hear it. I didn't realize that I had my computer on set to automatic updates. But that's what I had happen to me last night. Was just like Windows on your computer. Overnight they'll update. And was pretty intense and amazing, and it was very much needed here in my life to have that automatic update. And I understand there's more to come, and it will happen when it's supposed to happen. If there's any way that you are in need of some support, part of my mission here on earth is to find my people, have people find me and connect with them. And if you need me, reach out. If you need Reiki, Reiki's always there for you. Reach out if you need some support with that. Reach out if you need someone to talk to. It's okay to struggle and be having a hard time right now. We all are. Everyone is. Just don't get buried in it. There is light. There is hope. There's so much hope. There's so much hope. Awakening is hard. We're comfy and cozy in our lives. Changing is tough. Growing is tough. But getting dirty and going deep and going inside is needed to grow. We have to get dirty. And again, if you need support or help in that, please reach out. I'm here for you. And if you've made it this far through this video, we're almost 18 minutes in, bless you. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me drone on, and I wish you the most beautiful day.